Welcome, everyone, to the very first deep dive of Navigating Data, the Apollon podcast.
What a deep dive it's going to be.
Each week, we'll break down complex topics in the world of PIM, DAM, and e-commerce, giving you the knowledge to navigate your data like a pro.
Precisely. Think of this podcast as your secret weapon.
Ooh, I like that.
In the world of e-commerce, we'll cut through the jargon, reveal those aha moments,
Yes.
and give you practical insights you can put to work right away.
Love it. And speaking of practical insights, today we're tackling a question we hear a lot. Okay. Do I need a PIM, a DAM, or both?
Right.
It can feel like choosing between, I don't know, like a powerful brain
Yeah.
and a stunning visual presentation, when what you really want is both.
It's a question that plagues many businesses.
It really does.
And for good reason. Imagine this.
Yeah.
You're trying to launch a new product,
Okay.
but your product descriptions are scattered across different platforms, your images are inconsistent,
Oh, the headache.
and your customers are getting frustrated. Talk about a headache.
Been there. So how do PIM and DAM swoop in to save the day? Let's start with PIM.
Okay.
What's the one-sentence takeaway someone should remember about product information management?
PIM is your single source of truth for product information,
Okay.
ensuring accuracy and consistency everywhere it matters.
Everywhere. It matters everywhere.
Think of it like this. You make one change in your PIM system,
Okay.
and it automatically updates across your website, your online marketplaces like Amazon,
Wow.
even your printed catalogs.
Okay, so PIM streamlines all that vital information behind the scenes, but then we need to make it shine, which is where DAM comes in. What's the superpower of digital asset management?
Dan takes all your visual assets, photos, videos, graphics,
Right.
and transforms them into a well-organized, easily accessible library.
Mm.
Remember that time you spent hours searching for the perfect product image?
Please don't even remind me. Hours.
A DAM system makes that a thing of the past.
Music to my ears. It sounds like PIM and DAM are the dynamic duo of e-commerce success.
Absolutely. PIM provides the brains, DAM brings the visual appeal, and together they create a powerful foundation for exceptional customer experiences.
This is starting to sound less like data management and more like crafting an irresistible product story. Is that where PXM comes in?
You're spot on. Product Experience Management, or PXM, is about weaving together the strengths of PIM and DAM to create an immersive and engaging experience for your customers.
Okay.
Kind of like a master storyteller
Ooh.
who captivates their audience.
So how does this storytelling actually work in the world of e-commerce? Give us an example.
Okay, imagine you're selling a high-performance rain jacket.
Okay, a rain jacket.
A simple product description might list features like waterproof and breathable.
Right, the basics.
But with PXM, you can showcase that jacket in action. Picture someone hiking through a downpour, completely dry and comfortable.
Okay, I see it.
You're not just selling a jacket, you're selling an experience, an aspiration.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Suddenly, a simple rain jacket becomes an invitation to adventure. And I bet that translates to more sales.
You're exactly right. When you invest in PXM, you're not just organizing data, you're creating compelling narratives that resonate with customers on a deeper level, ultimately driving conversions and boosting your bottom line.
So for those companies out there thinking, this sounds amazing, but I don't even know where to start, what's the most important thing to remember about PIM, DAM, and PXM?
Don't think of these systems as separate entities, but rather as pieces of a larger puzzle.
Okay,
PIM is the foundation.
the foundation, got it.
DAM enhances the visual appeal.
Okay,
And PXM brings it all together to create a seamless and engaging customer experience. It's all about creating a symphony of information, visuals, and experiences that work together harmoniously.
it's like building a house. You need a strong foundation, PIM, beautiful walls, and a roof, DAM.
Right.
And then you furnish it and make it a home with PXM.
I love that analogy. Each element plays a crucial role in creating something truly special. It's not just about managing data. It's about crafting experiences that connect with people on an emotional level and ultimately drive business success.
And who wouldn't want that? Now, we've covered a lot of ground here, but I have a feeling we've only just scratched the surface of PIM, DAM, and the exciting world of PXM.
We've only just begun. There's so much more to explore, from the practicalities of implementation to the future of personalized product experiences.
And speaking of exploring further, we've put together a fantastically informative blog post that dives even deeper into these concepts. You'll find a link to it in the show notes.
Definitely check it out.
It's packed with real-world examples and actionable tips, so be sure to check it out.
And don't go anywhere. When we return, we'll unpack the challenges, the opportunities, and the incredible future of PXM. Trust me, you won't want to miss this.
Okay, we're back and ready to dive deeper into the world of PXM.
Yeah.
We've talked about the what. Now let's get into the how.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the biggest challenges companies face when it comes to implementing a successful PXM strategy?
One of the biggest hurdles we see is internal alignment,
Okay.
or rather, the lack thereof. You might have a fantastic PIM system, a top-notch dam, but if your teams aren't communicating
Right.
and collaborating effectively, your PXM efforts will fall flat.
It's like having all the ingredients for an amazing meal,
Yes.
but no one to cook it.
Yes.
You end up with a bunch of random, disconnected elements instead of a cohesive and delicious dish.
Exactly. So how do you go from a scattered pantry to a Michelin star experience?
Right. How do you do that?
It all starts with breaking down the silos. Marketing needs to be in sync with sales.
Okay.
E-commerce needs to be aligned with IT. Everyone needs to be on the same page, working towards a shared vision of the customer journey.
It sounds like we're talking about a major culture shift for many organizations, not just a simple software implementation.
You're absolutely right. PXM isn't just about technology. It's about people, processes, and most importantly, a customer-centric mindset.
So how can companies foster that kind of cultural transformation? It sounds like a daunting task.
It can be, but it's absolutely essential. One effective strategy is to establish clear ownership and accountability for PXM.
Okay.
This might involve appointing a dedicated PXM manager or creating a cross-functional team responsible for driving the initiative forward. Think of it like this. You wouldn't launch a new product without a product manager, would you?
Of course not.
PXM deserves the same level of attention and leadership.
That makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the technology itself? We've talked about the human element, but there's also the challenge of managing all that data.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where those exciting advancements in AI and machine learning come into play. AI can analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and even predict customer behavior.
It's like magic.
It's like having a team of digital assistants constantly working behind the scenes to optimize your product experiences.
Okay, let's talk about that. AI in e-commerce can feel like a bit of a black box. Give us some concrete examples of how AI can elevate the PXM game.
Okay, so imagine this. A customer lands on your website looking for a new pair of running shoes.
Okay.
AI can analyze their browsing history, purchase history, and even real-time behavior to instantly personalize their experience. Maybe it suggests running shoes with extra arch support because it knows they've purchased insoles in the past.
Oh, that's good.
Or maybe it recommends a specific brand based on their social media activity.
Right, okay.
The possibilities are endless.
It sounds like AI can take personalization to a whole new level, almost like the website is reading the customer's mind.
That's the power of AI. It can personalize product recommendations, optimize search results, even automate tedious tasks.
Yeah.
Like tagging product images and translating descriptions.
Right.
This frees up your team to focus on strategy, creativity, and building those all-important human connections with your customers.
This is all incredibly exciting, but I imagine some listeners might be thinking, this sounds expensive. Is PXM really worth the investment?
It's not about cost, it's about value. When implemented effectively, PXM delivers a significant return on investment. We're talking increased sales, reduced returns, improved customer satisfaction, and a stronger brand reputation.
Right.
Those are tangible business outcomes that directly impact your bottom line.
So for anyone listening who's feeling overwhelmed or unsure where to begin, what's one key piece of advice you give them?
Start small, but start now.
Yeah.
You don't have to implement every single aspect of PXM overnight. Identify one or two areas where you can make the biggest impact with the resources you have and go from there. Remember, even small steps in the right direction can lead to significant results over time.
Love that. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And speaking of taking the first step, let's talk about some actionable strategies listeners can implement today to start optimizing their product experiences.
One of the simplest yet most effective things you can do is to put yourself in your customer's shoes.
Okay. Browse your website, explore your product pages, and ask yourself, if I were a customer seeing this for the first time, would I be compelled to buy?
That's such a great point. It's easy to get lost in the weeds of data and forget that ultimately we're trying to create experiences that resonate with real people.
Exactly. So take a step back and view your product information through a fresh lens. Is it clear, concise, and engaging? Does it answer all the questions a potential customer might have?
Right.
Does it inspire them to click that Add to Cart button? If not, it's time to make some changes.
What are some specific things listeners should pay attention to when they're doing this customer eye view of their products?
Start with your product descriptions.
Yeah.
Are they easy to read and understand?
Okay.
Do they highlight the key features and benefits in a way that's relevant to your target audience? Remember, it's not just about listing features. It's about communicating value and painting a picture of how those features will enhance the customer's life. It's like we talked about earlier with the rain jacket. It's not just waterproof and breathable. It's stay dry and comfortable on your next adventure, no matter the weather.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of visuals. High-quality product images are essential for capturing attention and showcasing your products in the best possible light. Make sure your images are clear, well-lit, and showcase your products from multiple angles. Remember, online shoppers can't frantically touch or try on your products, so the visuals have to do a lot of the heavy lifting.
It's like that old saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
Maybe even more so in the world of e-commerce.
Absolutely. Invest in high-quality photography or consider using 360-degree views or product videos to give your customers an immersive and engaging experience.
Those are all fantastic tips. It sounds like simply taking the time to see our products through our customers' eyes can reveal a gold mine of opportunities for improvement. What else can our listeners do to gather those valuable customer insights?
Don't be afraid to ask for feedback directly. Send out surveys, conduct customer interviews, or even just pay attention to the comments and questions you receive through your website, email, or social media channels. Your customers are your greatest source of information about what they want, what they need, and what they expect from your brand.
It's like we always say, you have two ears and one mouth for a reason. Listening to your customers is crucial, but what happens once you have that feedback? How do you turn insights into action?
That's where a lot of companies stumble. They might collect customer feedback, but then fail to actually do anything with it. Make it a priority to review feedback regularly, look for patterns and trends, and use those insights to make informed decisions about your product information, visuals, and overall customer experience.
So it's not just about gathering information, it's about turning that information into something actionable and impactful.
Exactly. Remember, PXM is an ongoing process of listening, learning, and adapting. The more you listen to your customers and use their feedback to improve your product experiences, the more successful you'll be.
This has been incredibly insightful. It feels like we could talk about PXM for hours. But before we get completely carried away, what are some final thoughts you'd like to leave our listeners with today?
Well, as we've discussed, implementing a successful PXM strategy is a journey, not a sprint. There will be challenges along the way, but the rewards are well worth the effort. By embracing a customer-centric mindset, investing in the right technologies, and continuously optimizing your product experiences, you can create a truly exceptional customer journey that drives growth and builds lasting relationships.
I love that. It's about creating those wow moments that keep customers coming back for more. Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to circle back to something we touched on earlier, the future of PXM. What are some of the emerging trends and technologies that are shaping the landscape of product experiences?
Oh, we're on the cusp of some incredible advancements in areas like augmented reality, AR, virtual reality, VR, and personalization at scale. Imagine a world where customers can virtually try on clothes from the comfort of their own homes, explore products in immersive 3D environments, or receive hyper-personalized recommendations tailored to their unique preferences and needs.
That sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie. It's amazing to think how far we've come and how much more is yet to come.
Exactly. The future of PXM is all about creating more immersive, engaging, and personalized experiences that blur the lines between the physical and digital worlds. It's an exciting time to be in the e-commerce space.
I couldn't agree more. Now, I know we're just scratching the surface here, but we want to make sure we have enough time to cover everything in detail. So, when we return for the final part of our deep dive, we'll delve deeper into these emerging trends and explore how they're shaping the future of product experiences. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back for the final leg of our PXM journey.
The home stretch.
We've talked about the power of PIM, the allure of DAM, and the magic of weaving them together with PXM.
Right.
But this world is always evolving. What's on the horizon for PXM, and how can businesses stay ahead of the curve?
That's the million-dollar question. As we touched on earlier, technologies like AR and VR are poised to revolutionize how we experience products online. Imagine a world where instead of just looking at pictures of a sofa,
Right.
you can use AR to see how it would look in your living room, virtually placing it to get a feel for its size and style.
Okay, that's seriously cool. No more second-guessing whether that new armchair will actually fit through the doorway.
Hmm.
But AR and VR feel pretty high-tech. Are we talking about the distant future here, or can businesses start experimenting with these technologies today?
You might be surprised. While these technologies are still evolving, they're becoming increasingly accessible to businesses of all sizes.
Okay.
We're already seeing some incredible examples of AR and VR in action.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for instance, some furniture retailers allow you to design your entire room in VR, swapping out furniture pieces and experimenting with different layouts before you buy.
That takes try before you buy
Yeah.
to a whole new level. And it probably saves a lot of headaches when it comes to returns and buyer's remorse.
Exactly.
What about personalization? We talked about AI's role in personalization earlier, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Absolutely. We're moving beyond basic segmentation and entering the era of hyper-personalization.
Okay.
Imagine a world where every customer interaction is tailored to their individual preferences, browsing history, and even their current mood.
So instead of seeing the same generic product recommendations as everyone else, I'm presented with options that feel like they were handpicked just for me.
Exactly. AI and machine learning make it possible to analyze massive amounts of data and deliver personalized experiences at scale. This might involve customizing the product images a customer sees, dynamically adjusting pricing based on their purchase history, or even tailoring the entire website navigation to their individual needs.
Wow, talk about making customers feel seen and valued. But with all this data floating around, how can businesses ensure they're using it responsibly and ethically? We don't want to end up in a creepy "they're watching me" scenario.
You've hit on a crucial point. As with any powerful technology, it's essential to use AI and data responsibly.
Right.
Transparency is key. Businesses need to be upfront about the data they're collecting and how they're using it to personalize experiences.
Okay.
And of course, respecting customer privacy is paramount.
Absolutely. It's about building trust, not eroding it. So we've got AR, VR, hyper-personalization. Anything else on the horizon that has you excited about the future of PXM?
One word: voice. Voice search is already changing how consumers find and interact with products, and that trend is only going to accelerate in the coming years.
You mean people searching for products using their smart speakers like, hey, find me the best wireless headphones for running?
Exactly. Businesses that optimize their product information for voice search and create seamless voice-activated shopping experiences will be well-positioned to win in this emerging landscape.
This has been an incredible deep dive. We've explored the past, present, and future of PIM, DAM, and the exciting world of PXM. But for those listening who might be feeling a little overwhelmed, what's one key takeaway you want them to remember?
Embrace the evolution.
Okay.
The world of e-commerce is constantly changing,
Right.
and PXM is right there on the front lines. Don't be afraid to experiment, to try new technologies, and to constantly seek ways to improve your customers' experience.
I love that. Embrace the evolution, stay curious, and never stop learning. This is just the beginning of our journey together, exploring the ever-evolving world of PIM, DAM, e-commerce, and beyond. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Until next time, happy navigating.